Welcome back, vinyl enthusiasts. In this edition of the Moose Review podcast, we're diving into the authentic world of vinyl records and introducing you to the one and only Orville Peck, a talented and enigmatic singer who challenges preconceptions and blurs boundaries in the country music scene. With Pride Month just around the corner, now is the perfect time to explore Peck's heartfelt work. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on our latest episodes. In today's episode, we'll cover the rise of Orville Peck in the country music scene, his nomadic lifestyle and influences, his unique approach to songwriting, his carefully crafted persona and aesthetic, and how he challenges stereotypes and promotes inclusivity through his music, with must-have vinyl albums including Pony, Show Pony, and Bronco. Today we're taking a comprehensive look at Orville Peck's swift ascendance in the country music landscape, the influences he accrued through his nomadic lifestyle, his unique approach to the craft of songwriting, and his carefully constructed persona. Furthermore, we'll touch upon how Peck dismantles stereotypes and advocates inclusivity via his lyrical narrative, and delve into the vinyl albums that have etched his name in the annals of country music: Pony, Show Pony, and Bronco. Orville Peck is an enigma within the modern music industry. He marries a distinct sense of vintage country aesthetics with a modern, avant-garde edge. His elusive persona, defined by characteristic fringed masks and cowboy attire, works as a cloak, shrouding his identity in mystery and allowing the music to be the foremost form of self-expression. Peck's music is a melting pot of influences, drawing from icons like Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley to alternative darlings like Mazzy Star and the Smiths, leading to a sonically refreshing yet nostalgically evocative landscape. His journey into the music industry commenced with his debut album, Pony, which was released in 2019. The album, applauded by critics and fans alike, showcased Peck's ability to fuse disparate elements into a cohesive whole. Songs like Dead of Night, Turn to Hate, and Take You Back highlighted his musical prowess. His reputation continued to burgeon with his 2020 EP, Show Pony, featuring captivating duets with country legend Shania Twain. Orville Peck's music releases have always found a special resonance in the vinyl community. There's something almost magical about the rich, warm sound that vinyl lends to his music, enhancing the vintage country meets modern indie vibe. His sophomore album, Bronco, released on April 8, 2022, continues his tradition of challenging norms, featuring unique tracks such as Daytona Sand, Out of Time, and Come On Baby Cry. For those seeking a more intimate connection to his work, the vinyl editions of his albums are definitely worth a look. From his debut album Pony to the more recent Bronco, each vinyl offers a piece of the Orville Peck narrative that fans would cherish. The vinyl edition of Pony, for instance, was met with rave reviews from fans and sold out in no time. Peck's persona and musical prowess are further amplified through his approach to promotion. Rather than sticking to traditional single releases, he introduced his album Bronco in 3 distinct chapters, each offering a piece of the narrative puzzle. This unconventional approach earned him a nomination for Country Album of the Year at the 2023 Juno Awards, cementing his place as a leading figure in the country music scene. But it's not just his music that garners attention. Peck's music videos also shine a light on his ability to meld music and visuals. Featuring a constellation of celebrities including comedian Margaret Cho, drag queen Cornbread Chete, and The Walking Dead actor Norman Reedus, Peck's videos are a testament to his commitment to diversity and inclusivity. Peck's journey in the music world and his decision to veil his identity behind a fringed mask have only added to his allure. Before assuming the persona of Orville Peck, he was involved in various music projects across different genres, notably punk. His punk roots play a significant part in his music, contributing to a fusion of punk and country elements that give his sound a unique edge. His nomadic upbringing allowed him to experience diverse cultural and musical landscapes, giving him a broad palette of influences that he has incorporated into his music. His artistry goes beyond just music, extending to his persona, the presentation of his albums, his approach to performance, and even his promotional strategies. The performing arts have always been an integral part of Orville Peck's life, well before he stepped into the world of country music. During his formative years, Peck immersed himself in ballet and modern dance, laying the foundation for his future on-stage persona. These early experiences in performance arts developed in him an innate sense of rhythm, movement, and space, which translates into his dynamic stage performances. The choreographic elements in his live shows and music videos are often subtle, yet they are imbued with the same sense of storytelling and emotional expressivity found in dance. The same attention to aesthetics and staging that is so intrinsic to dance is evident in Peck's concerts and videos, demonstrating how this early love for the performing arts continues to permeate his work. Orville Peck's music is deeply shaped by the artists that he admires, with Dolly Parton standing out as a significant influence. Recognized as one of the most revered figures in country music, Parton's impact on Peck extends beyond her discography. Parton's unapologetic authenticity, both in her music and her persona, resonates with Peck. He has often expressed his admiration for Parton's commitment to staying true to herself in an industry that frequently demands conformity. He draws inspiration from her resilience and self assuredness, and these characteristics echo in his approach to his music and his public persona. The mystery that shrouds Peck is intriguing, particularly the fringed mask that has become synonymous with his name. While this might seem like a gimmick to some, for Peck it serves as a conduit for his artistic expression. The mask, he has explained, gives him the freedom to delve into an array of themes in his music, unencumbered by preconceptions associated with his personal identity. By donning the mask, he is able to transcend societal norms and conventions, ultimately sparking a dialogue about identity and self-expression. He has described the mask as a tool to disrupt the status quo, reflecting his intention to use his art to question and challenge norms rather than simply adhere to them. As an openly gay artist in a genre that is often seen as conservative, Peck recognizes the significance of his platform in promoting queer representation. He has been vocal about the need for diverse voices in country music and seeks to dismantle stereotypes associated with both country music and the LGBTQ community through his songs. His intention is not merely to entertain his audience, but also to contribute to a broader dialogue about inclusivity and representation. By weaving narratives of queer love and experience into his lyrics, he invites his listeners to embrace a more inclusive and diverse perspective of country music. In essence, Orville Peck is much more than a country music artist. He is a performer, an influencer, a disruptor, and a pioneer. Through his music and persona, he persistently breaks boundaries and paves the way for new narratives and voices in the music industry. Orville Peck's debut studio album, Pony, released on March 22, 2019 by Sub Pop, proved to be a breath of fresh air in the country music scene. Featuring a creative amalgamation of alternative country, cowboy pop, and elements of goth, dream pop, shoegazing, indie rock, surf rock, post-punk, and gospel folk, Pony challenged and broadened the boundaries of country music. The album soon garnered critical acclaim and was named to the longlist for the prestigious 2019 Polaris Music Prize. The following year, it secured a nomination for Alternative Album of the Year at the Juno Awards, highlighting its exceptional influence in the alternative music scene. Peck's storytelling prowess is beautifully showcased in Pony, with love, heartbreak, and introspection being recurrent themes. The singles that promoted the album, including Dead of Night, Big Sky, Turn to Hate, Hope to Die, Nothing Fades Like the Light, and Queen of the Rodeo, each paint vivid narratives and introduce characters inspired by real people from Peck's life. These stories of love, loss, and life's escapades find their roots in Peck's own experiences and are a testament to his authenticity as a songwriter. Peck's live performances on CBC Radio 1's Q in June 2019 and Jimmy Kimmel Live in January 2020 notably featured the tracks Dead of Night and Take You Back. To further promote the album, a tour was scheduled for spring 2020 across selected cities in the United States, including performances at the renowned Coachella and Stagecoach festivals. However, the COVID-19 pandemic led to the postponement of these events. For those who appreciate the aesthetics of physical records, there are a few limited releases of Pony worth noting. These include Strawberry Swirl on pink vinyl, an orange-yellow swirl version, and a red and gold edition. These special editions add a tangible visual element to the musical experience of Pony. The album received widespread praise from critics, who appreciated Peck's respect for traditional country styles while exploring queer themes. His visual approach to music, combining classic cowboy imagery, including his signature nudie suits, with modern fashion elements like his distinctive fringe mask, intrigued both audiences and critics. Matt Bobkin of Exclaim notably commented, "Tracks like Roses Are Falling and Take You Back, The Iron Hoof Cattle Call, are solid entries to the classic country canon of Glen Campbell and Loretta Lynn, while his impressive vocal range helps keep the album varied." This further demonstrates Peck's unique ability to create music that pays homage to the past while confidently striding into the future. On August 14, 2020, Orville Peck released his EP, Show Pony, marking his debut major label release with Sub Pop and Columbia Records. Originally scheduled for June 12, 2020, the release was postponed to give more attention to the George Floyd protests. Critics widely praised the EP, and it served as a crucial bridge between Peck's debut Pony and his next full-length album. Peck drew inspiration for Show Pony from the iconic work of Neil Young and Crazy Horse. The EP was led by the music video for Legends Never Die, a duet with fellow Canadian country pop star Shania Twain. The collaboration was arranged after the two met at an awards show in 2020, leading to an immediate connection and a joint recording session at Twain's ranch before the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic quarantine. The EP also featured music videos for singles No Glory in the West and Summertime, the latter being a re-recorded track from the Pony era. Not only did Show Pony reflect themes of a rough and hot American Southwest, but it also showcased Peck's consistent evolution as an artist. A live-to-tape performance of Legends Never Die by Peck and Twain on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon marked a significant moment in the promotion of the EP. Critics from review aggregator Metacritic gave Show Pony a weighted average score of 79 out of 100, while Album of the Year had a consensus rating of 88 out of 100. Writer Cameron Sheets from the AV Club highlighted Show Pony as one of the noteworthy releases of the week, praising Peck's unique vocal talent. Other reviews also lauded Peck's versatility as a performer, from the razzle-dazzle of Legends Never Die to more introspective tracks. Ali Gregory of Exclaim even went as far as to say that the album solidified Peck's place as one of country's greats. Despite the mix of reviews, with some suggesting Peck's stage persona could be further developed, the EP was undeniably successful. It made its mark on several Billboard charts in the United States, notably peaking at number 8 on the Americana Folk Albums chart. For collectors of physical records, a release of Show Pony on purple vinyl is definitely worth seeking out, adding an exclusive and tactile element to the enjoyment of this significant EP in Peck's career. In February 2022, Orville Peck unveiled a novel approach to album releases with his sophomore studio album, Bronco. The record was rolled out in 3 chapters rather than traditional singles, a strategy that drew comparisons to Beach House's promotional campaign for Once Twice Melody. Chapter 1, released on February 11, 2022, included tracks such as Daytona Sand, Out of Time, Come On Baby Cry, and Any Turn. Celebrity appearances in the accompanying music videos added another dimension to the release, with comedian Margaret Cho and drag queen Cornbread Jete featuring in Come On Baby Cry, and a separate video for Daytona Sand dropping on March 5, 2022. Chapter 2, released on March 11, 2022, comprised songs like The Curse of the Blackened Eye, Kalahari Down, Trample Out the Days, and Hexy Mountains. The music videos for this chapter included notable features from the Walking Dead actor Norman Reedus in The Curse of the Blackened Eye, and Peck's close friend Riley Keough in Hexy Mountains. Bronco demonstrated Peck's range, melding together elements from country rock, outlaw country, alt country, and even psychedelic rock, rockabilly, soft rock, psychedelia, bluegrass, doo-wop, and countrypolitan. The album drew influences from the psychedelic rock of the 60s and 70s, with bands like Jefferson Airplane, the Mamas and the Papas, Pink Floyd, Syd Barrett, and South African folk artists Miriam Makeba and Hugh Masekela. It also channeled the flower child country elements of Graham Parsons, Emmylou Harris, Merle Haggard, and Willie Nelson. Critics broadly hailed Bronco, earning an average score of 81 out of 100 on Metacritic, indicating universal acclaim. Praise came in for Peck's lyricism, storytelling, and thematic focus, which continued to explore the queer subtext initiated in Pony. NME writer Harry West lauded the album's sonic maturity, while Ellie Watson of DIY Magazine highlighted the album's poignant theatricality. Peck's vocal range generated mixed responses, with some critics applauding his ability to engage and elicit emotion, while others felt that his performance leaned towards the histrionic. Despite these minor criticisms, Bronco still garnered a nomination for Country Album of the Year at the 2023 Juno Awards, affirming its place in Peck's burgeoning discography. Collectors should be on the lookout for copies of Bronco in metallic gold, a record store day exclusive, and limited edition gold respectively. In conclusion, Orville Peck is an artist unlike any other. His intriguing persona and unique sound has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on the contemporary music scene. His career is marked by an innovative blend of genre influences, an engaging vocal presence, and a knack for theatrical storytelling. Peck's openness about his sexuality and his efforts to challenge the traditional heteronormative narratives of country music add another layer to his intriguing persona. His queerness is woven into his music not as a token, but as an intrinsic part of his life and artistry. This has allowed him to tell stories that have been largely untold in the genre, introducing fresh perspectives and themes. And last but not least, Peck's discography, marked by his captivating baritone, a wide array of genre influences, and a distinct narrative style, stands as a testament to his uniqueness in the music industry. His ability to blend classic and contemporary influences into a sound that is wholly his own has not only earned him accolades, but has also seen him become an influential figure in modern country music. Peck's career so far suggests a promising future, one that continues to redefine the boundaries of genre and challenges the norms of musical storytelling. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode where we talked about Orville Peck's impact on the industry, his enigmatic persona and lifestyle, his unique approach to songwriting, his carefully crafted aesthetic, and his role in promoting diversity in country music through his queer perspective. Remember to grab his must-have vinyl albums, Pony, Show Pony, and Bronco, and keep on the lookout for more of his evocative releases. Thanks for listening, and see you at the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.